was it /print args. Okay, no arguments, very simple. Run it, and we have no argument. Hey, that's awesome. That's what we expect. Let's go ahead and add foo here. And we have foo. That's awesome. Barbaz. So it works. On a Mac, you can give it multiple arguments. How are those arguments broken apart? I don't know. Is it white space? It doesn't use shell parsing logic, or maybe it does. I don't know how the kernel handles this, but it seems to handle this. All right, so I believe this happens because of the like BSD roots of the macOS kernel here, Darwin. I don't know exactly. I also don't have a FreeBSD machine to easily test this on, so I'd be curious if anyone has FreeBSD out there, what actually happens when you pass multiple arguments to a shebang. Like I said, Linux doesn't support it. Illumos throws anything out beyond it. So Linux, you get a big string. Illumos throws things out. Mac seems to support it. So I wouldn't rely on this behavior. I would just stick to maybe one argument max to a shebang. Ideally 0, but one argument. And the argument I choose is bash, and the program is user bin env. So the interesting thing to note here, though, is on my Mac, we have env, and in env, there totally is a -S. Split apart the given string from multiple strings and process each of the resulting strings as separate arguments. So this is really cool. We can actually do the same thing with Mac. Even though it supports multiple arguments, you can still pass in the -S. All right, so here's the important part. I even mentioned this in the style guide, but these rules are not hard and fast. This is just meant to be a deep dive into all the weirdness with shebangs and why I personally choose to use user bin env bash for my bash scripts. You don't have to use it. It's not like if you use something else, you're wrong. If you know your environment, you know what you're targeting for, you know what you want to run, go ahead and use that.